Have you tried Apex Legends Season 17's new rank system yet?
I just don't understand why everyone's camping.
It's, well, pretty different to say the least.
They're so scared they'd rather run than fight. Oh, come on. I hate this game.
Despite many of the top pros' disapproval and me seeing constant negative feedback on Twitter, my live streams, and from teammates in game, it is clear to me that the majority of people do not like this new rank system. Yet Respawn has not reverted it, and it also doesn't look like it will. Yet not everyone hates it, plus it being deemed a participation trophy season, I predict that it will quickly grow in the casual community that will reach new ranks that they never have before. But is this a good thing? I have been asked every stream on my thoughts on the new rank system, and instead of just ranting 100 different times this season, let me just put all my thoughts in a video why Respawn might have just backed themselves into a very difficult corner with this new rank system, why it could be absolutely terrible for the game as a whole, what I would do instead, and why in nearly 20 years of gaming, I've never played a rank system as pointless as this one. Let's take chess for an example. Now, chess.com has an amazing ELO rating system where if you have enough games, you can accurately determine who is the current stronger player based solely on a number. Now imagine that they took that ELO number and made it completely hidden in all ways. Then they added a bronze through grandmaster rank tier system instead. Then they have all the players start at the bottom with maybe 10 matches that they give a small bonus to help rise their initial ranks. But then in the name of fairness, they only get to match with opponents based on that hidden MMR rating that they're never going to get to see. So if they are a top ranked player, whether they're in silver or diamond or grandmaster, they're always going to be going against the same opponents because it's based on the hidden MMR instead. That sounds pretty pointless, right? Yet this is exactly what Apex rank system is. In this example, chess.com would have effectively ruined their rank system and everyone would just jump ship because it makes no sense and is ridiculous. Yet in my opinion, Apex's rank system is worse because at least in chess.com, you have to defeat your opponent, where in this new rank system, you are rewarded so much for inactivity, more so than actually playing the game, that simply hiding from everything and everyone in the game has quickly become the fast track to get an easy top rank. So much so that for so many players right now, that is all they're doing. For those that haven't played the new rank system, the too long didn't read is that all that really matters now is getting to the top half of the lobby or the top 10 of the 20 teams. One of the problems though is that there's a very low cost entry for all tiers that no longer scales. So it's just about total games in the top half rather than becoming more than 50% in the top half. They also added this really bad bonus point system that's just so vague and random at times that it just feels like whose line is it anyway type points just made up on the spot and don't really matter. This has changed the game to become a lot more about waiting and not dying. Players just find the best hiding spot and now they just wait it out as long as possible. I guess the developers figure that like in a 1v1 situation that there is a 50% winner of the time, so it's easier if that there's 50% of the lobby being winners, but I strongly disagree with this notion, especially with the type of game a battle royale is. In my opinion, top 10 does not equal a win. Just a few weeks into the new system, and we already have more master rank players than we've ever had at this point, and it's just going to get worse and worse as the season progresses. Top rank lobbies will actually become like a playground for good players because so many good players will get into that rank that they don't belong in. Good players would just be able to do whatever they want. Unless they go even stricter with the MMR system, and they just completely ignore that the master players are in that rank and put them with lower tier ranked players, which in that case would be just laughable. Personally, when I was playing on my Playing with Subs account, I found that the lobbies were just a breeze at the lower tiers. And then I switched over to my main account, whether I was in bronze, silver, gold, plat, or diamond, it was always the same master lobbies. It really made me beg the question what the point is. Each tier was taking the exact amount of time to get through as well because nothing changes through the tiers, effectively making bronze and silver the same as masters for me. Not to mention that this system is going to make so many players fall into an ELO hell where you might be a lot better than what your rank says, but because of the difficult lobbies, you cannot progress because of these outside factors. I think that the fact that this season is regarded as a participation trophy season means that all the people that get a master rank, it will quickly be dismissed by much of the community that cares a little bit too much about these vanity metrics. Respawn might be trapped a little for having this easier rank system too. Sure, Respawn can still save the rank system, tweak the numbers, absolutely can be done. In fact, it wouldn't even be that hard or crazy. However, because so many people will no longer be able to get the rank that they once had, it could cause tons of frustration and drive people away from Apex. This is something we saw a lot back in Season 13 ranked when it was much harder and people quickly felt this is the worst rank system ever. You see how quickly Respawn pinged back in that other direction. It won't be so easy to do so on the opposite side of things. So Robo, how would you fix it? I'm glad you asked. First, let me approach this question as a mindset of a dev actually trying to fix what they currently have. Because if I'm being 100% honest, I would just gut the whole system, make it a lot different in a lot of ways, but that wouldn't be practical. They wouldn't like that. Plus, a lot of the goals that they stated in the patch notes were a lot of the right goals. They just kind of missed their mark in a lot of ways, so let's just make some tweaks. First, I would go back to increasing the cost per entry for each rising tier. Consulting with a mathematician on what those numbers should actually be so that each tier is an equal step up the ladder to prevent bottlenecking the community at one tier, which seems to keep happening. Then I would change it so that only the bonuses that are rewarded in the bonus system will be a small bonus for top 5, and that bonus will mostly just offset the entry cost for whatever tier they're on, and then a large bonus for any win. I highly believe wins should be the driving factor in what progresses people through the ranks quickly. I would have it so that the rest of the points are decided by kill points multiplied by placement, having it so that the value of each kill point or KP rises as the game progresses. That way, dying in the bottom half of the lobby still means that each one of these KP are very unvaluable. That way you still lose points in most cases if you are in the bottom half, but you are not necessarily rewarded if you have no KP and you just make it into the top half, not making into those final end circles in those final top 5s. To be honest, this would be such a good start if they could just, make these few changes. I could probably go on and on about a new rank system. Let me know if you would want to see that as a video. I just wanted to take a quick second to thank Glitch Energy for sponsoring this video. If you guys didn't know, Glitch Energy has been my favorite energy drink for over a year now. Ever since I switched to Glitch Energy, I've been drinking less caffeine, and I'm able to do that because Glitch actually has lasting energy. It comes without a crash, no jitters, and it does so while being healthier than the old energy drinks I used to drink, and it tastes better too. My favorite flavor has been Grenade, and if you're new to Glitch Energy, I highly recommend trying out a starter kit. Try out a bunch of different flavors and find your favorite. Glitch is already very affordable, but you can save 20% off by using code ROBO at checkout. Thanks everybody for making it to this part of the video. If you guys did, don't forget to drop a like and subscribe. It really helps out so much, guys, and I'll see you on the next one.
Got him!